So, going back to the question of disputes, this video is divided into 5 sections dealing with how to avoid disputes and then how to deal with them if they arise. Let's start off with the issue of avoiding disputes and how they arise in the first place.
Yeah.
So, what is it in your experience causes disputes to arise?
Yeah. The main thing because a dispute arises can be very different, okay? Main thing is a misunderstanding between both parties, okay? That misunderstanding can happen because they have nothing in writing, okay? It is advisable when you get an agreement with another part, it is to put everything in writing, and not just in writing. It is necessary to do a clear contract that will be understanding by anyone.
And particularly by a judge.
That is.
Yes.
And by you. It
Yes.
is that because in some cases you are signing a contract that you don't understand. One paragraph, one stipulation that is not clear. If that is the case, don't sign.
Yes.
Don't sign because the objective of a contract is to put clear what is your rights and obligation in that relation.
Yes.
It is that it's good that you understand the contract that you are signing.
And of course, for that reason, contracts should be as simple as possible because it's as much use for you to remind you of what you agreed and what your obligations are as it is if you ever have to go to court. And if it's too complicated, you'll never understand it.
That is the thing. It is that because in all cases I advise that you understand the contract, including if you are not a lawyer, you are signing a contract, you have no obligation to know what the Article 108 is stating about something.
Yeah.
If one contract is doing mention of many articles that you don't know and you have no obligation to know, don't sign that.
Yes.
Sign only the document that you understand because it's going to be the document that is going to be understood by anyone who must interpret the content of that document. Okay, it is that first thing to avoid disputes is to do a clear contract that it will be easy to understand for anyone.
So, absolutely right, I'm sure. The most common cause of disputes is simple misunderstandings between the people.
Yeah.
And we'll talk in a moment about how to avoid those. And then, sadly, sometimes disputes arise out of bad faith when somebody either from the beginning or partway through a deal decides that they're not going to honour their obligations.
That is.
And I guess sometimes as well, they can arise out of criminal activity. Someone who has intended to defraud you right from the beginning, but they're rare, I think.
Yeah, that is it's rare, but it can happen.
It can happen.
It is that the disputes can because of misunderstanding, bad party of a bad faith of one of the party, or because the criminality. Okay.
Yes.
Bad faith can be linked to maybe one of the parties has done the contract.
Yeah.
Okay. And in the contract you have no protection of your rights.
Yes.
It is that when you are in negotiation to prepare a contract, it's good that you are well advised in order to avoid that your rights are protected. Yeah.
So let's go back to